Okay, so we are back. You are at the kitchen table with Okoli, and we're in our health and wellness segment. We are just sharing a few tips with you on how to prepare a healthy meal for you and your family at home at your kitchen table. So we have checked on our water in the crock pot. We only put a very little. It's up to a good boil. So we are happy about that. We are doing a half of a chicken where we cut it straight down the middle at the breast and wing, and we have the leg and thigh. So we were just going to sear both sides of that chicken. You guys can see that, and we did that for about 7 to 8 minutes on both sides. Hopefully you guys can see that because I really want you to be able to see that. 7 to 8 minutes both sides. Remember, we stuffed it, guys. We stuffed it with celery, bell pepper, and onion, and we seasoned it with cayenne pepper, little seasonal, and little cracked pepper. Okay, just gonna set that in there to the side. We have used our griddle to grill both sides. We said 7 to 8 minutes. Now we have some more veggies because we're about to transfer this into the crock pot. We have pre-washed or rinsed and drained some kale and spinach. It was frozen, so we rinsed it. We just got these frozen bags here and just rinsed it. We're going to go ahead and put that in the crock pot with the chicken half that we have stuffed with bell pepper, onions, and celery. We have some more onion halves there. We have some more seasoning that we're going to put in the the crock pot with the onions that we have, with the greens and kale that we have. That's some more seasoned all cracked pepper, cayenne pepper. I like my soups a little spicy for this season. And then we've got some more red onion, some more bell pepper. I really like red onion and bell pepper. And we're going to use some more minced garlic. Okay, so like I said, on both sides, ladies, 7 to 8 minutes on both sides. You want to sear that, and then after I seared it, I did put the lid on there so that it could kind of cook through, and that would give us a little bit of speed up time in the crock pot. Maybe about 25 minutes in the crock pot. You want to check on it because your water's at a boil and it's very low. We're going to put it in the crock pot and put a lid on it. You can walk away from it. You can season it how you like, but you want to set your alarm clock on your phone or something that says, okay, go back and check this in about 25 minutes. And if you think you need to add a little more water than that, then do that at your discretion. I did it because I'm going to be checking on mine very, very frequently. Guys, I wanted you to remember too, we are still doing the canned good drive here at the kitchen table with Okoli. If you need pick up or to meet me somewhere to get those from you, then please just inbox me. I'll be glad to do that. Also, we will be starting our coat drive here soon in the next day or so. So if you have coats you want us to pick up so the kids whose parents can't afford them, we can get those out to them for you. You don't have to worry with that. You can work and do whatever it is that you do throughout the day. Get your kids to soccer, basketball, football, cheerleading, piano, guitar, whatever that is, and we will get those canned goods out for you. Okay, so with the coat drive, y'all, I also want to add, with the coat drive and the canned good drive, I also want to incorporate boxed good drives, macaroni and cheese in the box, stuff like that. But some dry food, goods. We want to do that as well. But I don't want y'all to forget about your gallon of water a day for 7 days. We are on our second day. And so, yes, because today is way back Wacky Wednesday. And so we're on our second day. We're going to be doing it up until next Tuesday. Tuesday is going to be our 7th day. If you guys are just joining in with us, that's okay. You can pick up and do your gallon of water. Now, that doesn't mean, guys, just a gallon of water a day. Gallon of water and Yeah, more water if you still thirsty, but it's not limited to just the gallon of water. If you still thirsty, because I'm a person that I like to drink water, I like to drink, so I might drink a little bit over a gallon of water a day, probably. I'm not sure, but I be thirsty a lot. So, just wanted to remind you guys of that. I'm just trying to make sure that I remember everything. Um, the last video, guys, share, 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 share. We're going to try to use the sharing of the videos as our ways to win the gift bag giveaways, okay? And remember, the next gift bag giveaway is a painting. It is a 4-piece collection called Seasons, done right here at the kitchen table with Okoli. As we told you guys, we are going to be having a sewing class that's going to last 4 weeks for the youth. We're also going to be having a painting class that's going to be lasting 4 weeks for the youth. So you guys reach out, contact me on that. There will be a application process. Going to need sponsors. We're going to ask the youth to write something probably about the summer, what their 2020 summer was, and then something else, not sure. But I will be getting back with you guys and keeping you posted on that. Thank you guys. We're going to take a break. You're at the kitchen table with Okoli. We're going to go ahead and get our crock pot and our veggies and stuff ready so that we can put our greens and kale in there with our chicken. We're going to just take these toothpicks right on out, guys. That's all you're going to do. You're going to take those out of there. Whoops. I'm sorry. You can just take them out with your hand. Much easier, okay? I was trying to do it all, but chicken is mostly about halfway done, guys. Probably just the middle that needs to be done. So we're going to transfer it all into the crock pot. And we'll be right back. You're at the kitchen table with Okoli. Thanks, guys. Okay, so you guys, you are back at the kitchen table with Okoli. We said to always keep your workspace clean, which I've wiped my workspace down. Wash your hands. I've just washed my hands. So we just took the chicken half that we seared both sides of. We just took it off of the grill. We are just going to lay that inside the crock pot. Guys, we have cut the crock pot time in half because we've seared both sides and then let it cook through some by covering it, okay? That's our spinach and kale that we had. We said we're going to put that right in there with that. We're going to go ahead and put our veggies, bell pepper and purple or red onions, whichever one you call that. We love, oh shoot, we love garlic, and I'm going to have to put some more garlic in there, but we love garlic and onions, so we're going to put some more onions in there. We're going to put our seasonings in there, guys. Okay. Make sure we got everything in there. We're going to give it a little stir, a little toss. And then we're going to put that lid on there, and we are not going to bother it for at least about 25 minutes, okay? I want to thank y'all for chiming. Oh, well, I just have to rinse that off, y'all. I'm going to rinse that off in a second. We're going to take a break so that I can clean up my workspace again and wash my hands and come back and chat with y'all again. Don't forget the canned good drive. Coat drive has started. Gonna be doing a 4-week sewing class, 4-week painting class for the youth ages 12 to 15. Contact me for more information. Are partnering up with some other nonprofit organizations that are right here locally, and we're so excited about it. Right here at the kitchen and table, where we're not quite vegan, but we're almost vegan in our health and wellness segment. Doing a chicken half, stuffing it with bell pepper, onion, celery, season it with a little cayenne, a little black cracked pepper, a little seasonal, grilling it or searing it on both sides, dropping it in our crock pot with spinach and kale, onions, more seasoning, more garlic, and we will be right back, guys. Okay, so we are back. You are at the kitchen table with Okoli. We are in our health and wellness segment. Not quite vegan. And we are doing a half of a chicken. We have stuffed it with bell pepper, onion, and celery and garlic. Seasoned it with cayenne pepper, cracked peppercorn, and a little bit of seasoned all on the inside. We sealed that with toothpicks, just took the skin and lapped it over to the muscle part and put it through there to seal it. We put a little bit of olive oil on it on both sides after seasoning them, and then we seared both sides and covered them on the griddle. I think that's what you guys call it, the griddle grill. I love it because when I'm not outside grilling, I can just use that on the inside here, you know, in the kitchen or what have you. And then, of course, we said we're going to add some vegetables. We said to preheat your crock pot. How do you do that? Turn the crock pot on as soon as you start working. If you're a person that's doing potatoes or carrots, which I did not do potatoes, I'm doing a lighter soup because we're still early in the season. So I am not doing potatoes in this soup, but I am doing carrots. So I went ahead and put my carrots in with the kale and with the spinach, which are a little coarse. They're going to cook in there while the chicken finishes cooking in the crock pot. We put a very little bit of water in the crock pot when we preheated it, just to get the water boiling and going, so that when we put the chicken and the kale and spinach in the crock pot, it would immediately, and carrots in there, it would immediately start cooking. So we have some more vegetables that we're going to put in. We've got some corn. We've got some mixed vegetables here. We've got some California style, California blend vegetables here that we're going to be adding. We're going to go ahead and add those there. We said wash your hands before you start working, and all throughout while you're working with food, keep your workspace clean. And so, guys, we are going to go ahead and we're just going to dump these veggies right in there, okay? And we're going to try to do it from the side there. Just going to go ahead and get all those in there, okay? I love corn, so I added some corn. I should keep getting some on the top. Well, I'll just dump that right in. But I added corn to mine. I know corn is not like the healthiest food or whatever like that, but I do from time to time like corn in my some of my dishes. I'll just take a towel and wipe that off later. I'm giving that a little stir. My carrots have been in there. My kale have been in there. And I did 10 minutes, y'all, because I'm not cooking potatoes in there. With potatoes, you probably should wait. Walk away 25 minutes, go check on your load of clothes, put another load. And in the 10 minutes, I have done that, you know. Checked on load of clothes, this and then the other. So, guys, we're going to remember, drink our water. You're at the kitchen table with Okoli in our health and wellness segment, where we're just giving you a few tips on how to cook some healthy foods for you and your family at your kitchen table. We're doing chicken stuffed with bell pepper, onion, celery, garlic, pinned it together with a toothpick, seared both sides on our griddle. Put a lid on it, let it cook through just a little bit. Got us some veggies out. We've put it in the crock pot with the veggies. We are going to make a simple chicken and vegetable soup. Y'all, if y'all have some left over, you know, you can always freeze it. That's what I do. And then later on in the season, I may cook one or two heavier soups, because really, y'all, we want the heavier soups in the colder seasons because they're comfort foods, but we're really supposed to have lighter soups and stuff like that in the colder seasons because we're less active. We're not exercising as much. Not saying we can and can't have anything. I'm saying people that want to know or that are into that lifestyle, such as I am, and I work towards that daily. So this year I will probably be striving towards doing lighter soups, not as heavy soups in the colder seasons. And then, you know, when it starts to, at the end of the cool, probably hit my chilies and stuff real hard. Now I'm probably going to have my chili when it's real cold because I'm from down south. And that's when we eat chili. That's what it means, chili, chili. Okay, so y'all already know. I don't know. It could be wrote in a book. Don't eat the heavy soups, but that chili, I'm going to have me some chili. when it get cold, okay? And I'm gonna have me some okra soup or some kind of heavy Nigerian soup when it get really cold. Because as I just said 2 sentences before, it's comfort food, and it is, and that's why we eat it when it's real cold and make us warm, make us feel good. You know, in the colder season, we want our cocoa and stuff. You know, but based on, I guess, whatever surveys, it says that we're less active in the colder seasons and months, and so it's better for us to not have the heavier stuff at that time. I don't have me some. I'm just making a lighter soup today. Y'all remember the gift bag giveaway is a 4-piece set, 4-piece collection called Seasons, done right here at the kitchen table with Okoli. You guys, please, please, please share, 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 tag. We are at the kitchen table with Okoli in our health and wellness, where we are almost vegan. And we're just sharing a few tips with you on how to make a good healthy soup for you and your family at your kitchen table. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we are back. We are back. You are at the kitchen table with Okoli. We're doing our health and wellness segment, and we are just showing you a few quick tips on preparing a healthy meal for you and your family. We did stuffed chicken with bell pepper, onion, and celery. We seared it on both sides, let it cook through a little bit on the grill, and then we went ahead and dropped it in the crock pot with our vegetables. We put our seasonings in there. We said let it cook 25 minutes. Said once you get in the crock pot, it's about a 45-minute to an hour process. Check it and stir it. We've done that. And we're going to go with our next. We're going to do about 20 more minutes. We are, but just want to let you guys see how that's coming along. And that soup with those vegetables, that is really, really nice, guys. So we're going to let that go for about 20 more minutes, just making sure our chicken and all of our vegetables are all done. We're going to put just a little bit more seasoning in there, and then we won't mess with it anymore. We'll walk away again, and when we come back, it'll be time to eat, guys. I thank you guys for chiming in. Make sure you drink your water, exercise, have your smoothies, your healthy light soups for this upcoming cooler season. Guys, make sure if you want the shirts, 20 for large or small or large, extra large to 5X, they're 25. That's without the letters on the back. Make sure you remember about the canned good drive, the coat drive, and we're also incorporating boxed goods with that. Thank y'all so very much. You're at the kitchen table where we're not vegan, but we are almost vegan. We're in our health and wellness segment, and we are making a simple chicken and vegetable soup for the cooler season coming in. Thank y'all at the kitchen table with Okoli. Until I see y'all again. Peace.